Hey, everybody. Here we are on Wednesday, I think, and going to do a little bit of our recapping um, in terms of how did things go. How did things go yesterday? All that we really had going on was was one KBO was one KBO contest, but today we have a number of things going on, so we'll recap that KBO. We will bet some more KBO for tomorrow, and then we will um, do our golf for tomorrow. There's an Xfinity race tomorrow, but it's not till 8 o'clock, and I'm planning on streaming at 8 o'clock Eastern. I'm planning on streaming at 6 Eastern tomorrow, so I think we'll hold off on doing the NXS picks until tomorrow because that would make sense anyway. Get it closer to the start time of the race. Um, so first of all, before I get rolling on my predictions and recap, going to do my day two of where do things stand in terms of our overall gambling and our my stories of my memories over the course of the next year. The quick recap on the gambling is, you know, like I said, I'm going to track it for what will the number be at as in terms of midnight tonight. Um, so I've laid out a number of wagers. Uh, we'll go over all of those in a bit with golf. Um, so we'll see what the golf bets are. I've also reserved some golf, obviously golf tournaments, a KBO tournament, and another MMA tournament. So as of right now, we are down to 759.78. Having started at 1,000, um, and I think we have around $200 or so out on golf bets, which we'll go over. Um, my memory for today is from back around 2012, and it was getting to visit the Grand Canyon. Um, it's something that I've said since I've been there. Uh, it's one of the few places in my life that's left me speechless. Uh, it's a completely cliche reaction uh, where I fully expected that I've seen videos, I've seen pictures, movies or documentaries or TV shows or oh, look at this high res picture and all that. I expect, okay, this will be cool to swing by, and that's it. There's something that happens. You come around the bend, at least on the southern side, and there's a reveal where you don't know the canyon's right there, and you come around this corner and you see the canyon. It gets revealed to you. My jaw dropped. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. There aren't words to properly describe it. If you have not in your lifetime been able to make it to the Grand Canyon, put it on your bucket list. Uh, if you're in the vicinity, get to the Grand Canyon. Don't put it off as it's not gonna be that big a deal, or it's not really worth it. We were there for one day. It was worth it. Um, so that's my memory of the Grand Canyon. Get there, see it. I can't. Nothing I tell you will adequately elicit the same sensations that you'll get just by being there. It's something that should be on your bucket list. Even if you think, no, I'm not into this sort of thing, go there, see it. It changes your perspective on things. So, getting over back to gambling. First of all, we can recap what happened yesterday. We just had the one um, KBO lineup, so we don't have a whole lot of recapping to do here. It was one lineup. Straley was our lock. It was it was legit. You know, he got 30 points, got the win, 7 strikeouts. Uh, didn't give up any. He did not give up any runs. Just 4 hits and 1 walk, so 30 points. Warwick did not really hold up the other side of the bargain. The third guy that we had talked about, Odisimer, had a great day. He had 20. So anybody who built a lineup with Straley and Odisimer was in good shape. After that, the bottom part of our lineup down here, our money savers, did not come through. Lee didn't play. Park didn't get anything. Not only got us the 1 hit and 1 run for 5 points at $6,000, just not worth it. So overall, other than our pitching lock, nobody. I mean, Koo was fine. 4,500, 12 points. We'll take that. Park was a bit of a letdown. I mean, the fact that the Wyverns, beat the Dinos is insane. You know, that's just that was crazy right there. 3-2 game. Um, you know, we did a bit of a stack. Obviously, we were focusing on Lions, a little bit of the heroes in there, a little bit of the Dinos, which definitely damaged us there. So overall, only 76 points, not good enough to get us into the money. That was a $12 tournament, so that will be a loss. We are going to move into. I'm just going to build one lineup again today, but I think I'm going to go with a slightly larger tournament, like a $44 single entry. Um, and we'll see how that pans out. So let's now. What we'll do is the only thing that we're going to be betting on today is we're going to do some bets on uh, a golf sports book, some a golf draft, and a KBO draft. Like I said, I'm going to do the one KBO. I think I'm just doing the one golf draft as well. I think maybe I don't know. We'll see as we go through this. I haven't gone through my draft yet, so we'll build that as we go here. But let's run through the sportsbook bets that I have made for the golf tournament. Okay. Um, and I'm not really. Well, we'll go through this. There may be a few things that I changed, but here. Let's see. Let's go here. All right. So as it stands right now, I've kind of stayed away from picking the winner. I don't. There's a lot of odds there that I just don't like. Like I like Patrick Cantlay in this game in this tournament. I don't really like his 13-1 odds. They're okay. Justin Thomas is 11-1. But most of them are right in that zone. I don't know. I just don't feel there's enough there. If I do wind up throwing in another $10 on a winner, it might be somebody like Morikawa or something like that, where I'm going to get more like 30-1 odds. Um, yeah, as of right now, there hasn't been any kind of protection bet offered, um, like there was last week with DeChambeau. Well, that I put on DeChambeau. If I do get, if there is some sort of protection bet offered between now and golf tomorrow before it starts, I'll probably put it on Cantlay. I'll probably put a $25 bet on Cantlay to win, just because I like him in this tournament. But here's the bets I've got right now. I've gone with Patrick Cantlay to be the group winner at and this is the power group. This is the power group of folks here. Yeah, so between Thomas, Rom, Cantlay, Kopka, and Hideki, uh, Patrick Cantlay to lead out of that group of people, 3.5 to 1, and they got a 30% profit boost on it. So I'm gonna throw $20 down on that. If he does wind up leading that group, it'll pay back $111. I'm worried about Kopka a good bit. Um, yeah, he took last week off. So I'm a little concerned about him. Thomas missed the cut last week. Um, but that doesn't make me feel better. It makes me feel worse. Yeah, so I am a little worried about him. And Hideki, I don't know. I believe he's got some history at this course. But that's one of the reasons. I mean, let's see. Yeah, Cantley. I like Cantley because he won here at this golf course last year, 2019, and 2018 he finished fourth. Um, Hideki is no okay. Yeah, so he's got he has finished in the top 15 3 out of the last 5 years at this course. Um, yeah, so he's got some solid golf at this course, but like I said, I like Cantley right now. Then I'm going fairly heavily on top 20s and 30s. Um, this week, um, I like Matthew Fitzpatrick for the top 20 and the top 30. The write up on him is just that he's one of the most consistent golfers around. That he's most likely to finish somewhere around 20. Um, it's almost boring how consistent he is. Um, so I like that for a top 20, top 30 bet. Um, uh, I liked Kevin Streelman for a top 30. The write up on Streelman here was yeah, he finished second place at the Travelers Championship. Um, that was his second place finish in 6 starts. Uh, since 2015, he has finished uh, at this course in fourth place and 3 more times other than that in the top 20. Um, so I feel good about a top 30 bet for $20 on that. Dahlman has been golfing really well lately. He took a week off last week, but he has 5 top 20 finishes in his last 6 starts. So I'm going heavier on him in the top 30. You got decent odds there at 2.25 for top 30. That's pretty good odds at top 30. And then I also threw some money on him, $20 for the top 20 position at plus 335. So big pay right there. Then, like I said, Fitzpatrick here in the top 20 at 2.5. And then I'm also going Justin Rose, slightly larger, $25 bet at plus 140 for the top 20. He's got some good, I mean, I know he, screwed us a couple of weeks ago with that missed cut. But he's got some good history here as well. Um, yeah, in his last 3 trips, he has not finished worse than 13th on this course. Um, so that's pretty strong. And I know we felt really strong about Bubba too, a couple weeks ago, and he missed the cut outright. Um, so obviously nothing is ever a lock. But that's what I'm looking at right now. So, we're looking at 25, 40, 60, 110, 150, and 170. So close to what we did last week. I think it was 175. So 170. Dahlman is really our key. If Dahlman finishes top 20 or better, it covers all of our bets and then some. So we cover and we win money. Um, anybody else that can pitch in would be great. But Dahlman's kind of the key for the bets. I might, depending upon if I get any more, promo bets or cover bets or anything like that, I might wind up throwing something in somewhere. Looking at the odds real quick. For the bets that are out there right now. Da, 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 So, here are the basic odds for where everything stands right now. Uh, yeah, I don't really like any of these odds here. Like I said, I don't. I'm okay with this. I'm kind of interested in the plus 188 for Cantley in the top 10. Um, I'm a little interested in that one. I don't think Hideki's high enough at all. I don't think Rose is high enough at all. I kind of like Victor Hovland here at 26-1. I might wind up throwing $10 down on Victor. Morikawa at 30-1. I might wind up doing something there. Um, Again, those would be small, $5 or even $10 bets. Sungayem has really been frustrating me. I can't see me going anywhere else here. You know, Wolf is tempting just because of the way that he golfed uh, last week, but I don't think that that's going to be anything. Kopka at 15-1 isn't terrible, but so we'll see. We'll see if I get anything else, but yeah, those are the bets that we're looking at right now. And I'll update tomorrow if I wind up going with anything else. But so all that money is laid out already, and that's where we stand. So now let's go ahead and work on creating a fantasy golf lineup. Right now my plan is to only enter one $12 tournament. That's already factored into the money that we went through. So it's possible if I do add a second lineup, yeah, I'll work that into the money for tomorrow and update. But so let's take a look at what do we like here for our fantasy team. So I'm hard pressed not to go with Dahlman since I'm betting on him fairly heavily, and looking at his recent history, he took last week off, but other than that, he had that 148th finish there. But prior to that, 2019 5, 14. Missed the cut way back when. So he's 7,700. So I gotta like him here. So we're gonna go Joel Dahman as a little bit of a money saver to start. Now we also are looking at, let's see. We know. Oh yeah, I liked the price tag on Reed. I know he missed the cut last week, but you remember before that, he was really, if I recall right. Yeah. Okay, so he's missed the cut 2 out of the last 3 rounds. 24th there, 7th, 15th. Yeah, one way back there. Maybe I'm not that high on Reed. Let me see. I'm trying to remember if there was a. Trying to remember if there was a write up on his history here. No, nothing on his history here. Cantley's up near the top, right? Cantley's up at 10,600. Rose is at 9,700. That's not bad. I think it was Fowler. Might have also been someone that has a pretty good. Yeah, yeah. He finished 12th last week, so that's fine. And his last 3 trips to this course, it's been 14th, 8th, and 2nd for Ricky. Um, he's coming at 9 grand. Yeah, we still need a few more. We still need to save some money somewhere there. Fitzpatrick's at 8,000. Mm. Woodland at 8,300. I mean, let's take a look at who do we want to take that is the big. Obviously I'm leaning towards Cantlay, but I also like Kopka. Um, I like Rose. I like Fowler. I mean, you can't take all of these guys. You've got five positions to fill. If you take a Cantley, a Rose, and a Fowler, then you're all the way down to 6,500 for your last two guys. You know, and you're definitely. I mean, let's see. Brandon Wu. I think I saw some notes about Brandon Wu. Yeah, Brandon was. He's on the Corn Ferry tour. He's yeah, he's 4 for 4 in cuts made. Okay, yeah. So he hasn't. He tested positive for COVID-19 last week, and he had to bow out. How he's back now, no one's really clear. He hasn't golfed anywhere since February. Is that right? Yeah. So he has not started really. That's. I mean, if you take him, obviously you're taking it's a huge leap. Right, huge leap. So I really don't think. I mean, you can't. This is too. This is too much. This is too much. You know, if we drop Fowler, it bumps us up to 7,300, which gives us some possibilities. Let's take a look. Reed is at 8,800. Okay, so that doesn't give us that much. Doesn't give us that much more money. over Fowler. Is that $100 each per player? Gary Woodland isn't it 8,300? Uh, Kevin Streelman, who we liked with the bet. What's he costing? He's in at 7,800. Um, the fact that since 2015 on this course he has a fourth place finish and three more top 20s. So four top 20s since 2015. 7,800. That leaves us with 7,100 per player. Here's our boy Mark Hubbard, right? I mean, Mark was golfing great, and then had a real rough fourth round last week, right? Yeah, he shot even on Sunday. Hubbard's so solid in terms of making cuts. And he's been golfing really well. I mean, if we took him, that's gonna leave us with 6,800. Which does leave open some people like Werwinski and Nesmith. So there's options there. There are options there. Now I'm wondering. You got Justin Rose and you got Ricky Fowler, right? Fowler has 14th, 8th, and 2nd in his last three trips. Here. If we dropped Rose, right? What if we did Fowler and Reed? Yeah, I mean that's a possibility there. We could go Dolman, Cantley, Fowler, Reed, Hubbard, and then if we wanted to, we could take a flyer on Wu. Do do do. Beyond. 7,900. Hmm. Well, it's we can definitely. I mean, I'm torn between go ahead and taking that flyer on Woo. With with on, in his last four trips here, he hasn't finished worse than 25th. What if we would what if we would drop Fowler, go with on, and then all of a sudden we have 7,600 left. That's pretty comfortable because then you've got Connors, you got Varner. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we drop Reed instead. Well, here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at definitely saying I'm going with Dahlman for sure, and 98% sure I'm going to go with Cantley as my primary uh, draft draft selection. So Dahlman and Cantley are locks in there. I like I like Rose. I like Fowler. I like On. I'm not sold on Reed. I'm gonna remove Reed. I'm not sold on Reed. Um, and I like Hubbard. Um, yeah. So I think that's what we're looking at in terms of. I'm saying for sure Dahlman, for sure Cantlay. Then I like On. I like Hubbard. I also like Rose. And I also like Fowler. But if you go with either one of them, if you go with the cheaper of the two, Fowler, you're looking at 7,400. So you can definitely swing that. You can definitely swing that. Griffin, Griffin right there. He won earlier this year in Houston. He also finished tied for 21st last week. Yeah, so that's a possibility. Cameron Champ is 7,700. He did well last week as well. Obviously, we can't afford him with this lineup, but you could always potentially go with him over on, which would then pump you up enough that you'd be able to get Connors. Harold Varner, you'd be able to get Varner in there. So yeah, I'll figure this out as we go, but I'm saying definitely lock in the top two, Dahlman and Cantlay. And then sort out what you're comfortable with between Rose, Fowler, on Hubbard, Champ, Varner, maybe Connors, but Dahlman, Cantlay. I'm really liking on. So there you go. We will see how that pans out over the course of the next few next few days. All right. Maybe I will. I don't know. I do have a little nag at the back of my head about that Brandon Wu. So I don't know if I'll start a secondary lineup with Brandon Wu. Right, I mean it's kind of. Let's take a quick. Let's take a quick look and see if there's any lower. Here, just for the heck of it, yeah. Let's enter this. Let's go with a. Let's go with a big, huge tournament. Yeah, 118,000 people, $3. Let's take that. And let's run through here real quick. Let me reserve this so we make sure we get our spot. I could reserve this using just crowns, but I'm going to reserve it using the $3. And let's run through this real quick. Obviously, now this is one of those big, 118,000 person tournament. People will be entering multiple lineups. We're just going to enter the one in this one. I'll update that. Let's see. So let's go down here, and let's go ahead and grab Wu. Let's go ahead. Let's grab Wu. All right. And then let's stick with Dominant. All right, so then we're up to 80. We're up to 89.50. All right. We liked Fitzpatrick. Let's take Fitzpatrick. So we could go Fowler. You can't get Rose and Morikawa. But what if we go Reed, Rose, and Morikawa? Hmm. So he's been struggling. What if we stick with our core Woo, Dahmen, and Hubbard? If we wanted to get Cantley in here, yeah, we could roll that. We could go Woo, Dahmen, Hubbard, Cantley, Reed, and Fowler. I like that. We're going to go with that. That's going to be it. All right. So that'll be our two entries. One just being the flyer on a giant tournament. Let's update. All right. So that's going to leave us at $756.78 going in. So now let's move over to our already reserved. Oh, yeah. I want to look real quick before we jump over. What are the odds on the sports book for on? Is there anything of interest there that we would be interested in? Interesting. Let's just look at the top 30 real quick. So top 30, he's in at plus 188. Uh, I mean, uh, I don't like that. 188. 250 for top 20. No, I think we're going to stay away from there. All right. So instead, let's go over to our KBO results. Like I said, yesterday we had the crazy Dino being upset by the Wyverns. Tigers are struggling, losing 4 in a row. Lions lost, but they're still 7-3 in their last 10. Right now, the Wiz are the hottest team in the league. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They've won 3 in a row. Let's take a look at a few things. Who's pitching against the Eagles? Sampson. Let's see. Hey, everybody, as a reminder, it's time for blood pressure. So we got Jokish. Jokish is strong like the Hulk. Um, you know, he has been pretty outstanding here. You would think that his points per game, average points per game, would be even higher given some of these stats. The fact that he's only given up 2 home runs in almost 7 innings pitched, he has less, an under one, less under 0.9, 0.87 whip, sub 200 opponent batting average against him. Um, 49 strikeouts, only 10 walks. I'm not entirely sure why yeah, it seems like it should be higher. It seems like it should be higher. So you can't overlook Jokic. most expensive, but 9,500. That ain't bad. That is not bad. Let's take a look at Samson. 2 wins, 5 losses, tons of hits. Gives up tons of hits. Terrible ERA, but he's pitching against the Eagles. But 7,700 is pretty expensive for that, even against the Eagles. Yeah, even against the Eagles. I mean, the Giants. Where are the Giants? The Giants are down in eighth place now, man. They're down in eighth place. They're 4-6 in their last 10. They are the. Well, they're the third worst offense in the league. They're only better than the Wyverns and the Eagles. Although them and the Tigers are awfully close to each other. After that, there's a good jump up to the next group of teams, but still. So we know we like Jokic. Alcantara. That was strong, but that was against the Eagles. That was average. Last time he pitched against these guys just a couple of weeks ago, and he did pretty well. 5 strikeouts, no walks, 7 hits, only 1 run. Pitched 8 innings, got 25.8 points. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He's coming at 9,200. Uh, I mean, there's a possibility of going top two pitchers today, man. Now, Gagnon, we know we've liked him in the past. 8,100, but he's going against the Red Hot Wiz, man. Red Hot Wiz. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Never mind that. Forget I said that. Forget I said that. Bum Kim, I've said before, I can't get behind picking up a guy named Bum as a pitcher. He'd have to do a lot more. Although, I mean, hell, shit, that's 22. That's a hell of a good. That's good. It's against the Eagles and the. God damn it! Against the Lions and then the Bears. shit, even against the dinos, that wasn't a nightmare, especially at this price. Hmm. Mm. 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 This may wind up being a situation where I do the same thing I did last time and take a big tournament, massive multiplayer GPP. For this, what I'm going to do here, first of all, is I'm going to look at what happens if we take the top two pitchers. Okay, that's going to knock us down to 39-12. Who do we want to potentially stack here? Maybe the Bears, maybe the Dinos again. Mm. Oh, wow, look at this guy. This guy's given up 6 home runs in just 23 innings pitched. This should be highlighted somewhere. I don't see it highlighted in any of the articles I'm reading. Mm. Okay, well, okay. What if we look at it? What if we look at possibly going heavy on this game right here? The Wyverns and the Dinos. The winner of the tournament that I was in last night, where we did not make the money. Um, his entire roster, his entire batting roster was from one game. He stacked both sides of the uh, Bears Twins game. Let's take a look at this. Let's see. I'm interested in this. I am interested in this. Okay. Let's do this. Let's take a look here at 39-12. We could certainly go Ji Hoon Choi right here, batting the leadoff for the Wyverns at only 2,900. Boom. Instantly bounces us up. Instantly bounces us up to 4,000. We know the Wyverns are not a good score. They don't score. They don't score a lot of. They don't score a lot at all. Hand of K Rock. Can I get a drink, please? I need a drink. I'm also gonna need some kind of energy juice. I think. I think it's lazy. Put that in the fridge. Give me some energy. That was my lemongrass. My lemongrass tea. Delicious lemongrass. All right, man. All right. I know. 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 I know the Wyverns. I know. They don't. I know. The Wyverns don't score well. I hear it. Heck, they beat the Bananas yesterday. It was 3-2. All right. But this dude gives up a shit ton of home runs. This guy gives up a shit ton of home runs. Troy has no home runs. So, we're going to hope that he gets on base, right? But what? Okay, well, we know Romac, right? Romac is a hitter. He's got some home runs. I'm sure of that. He's got 10 of them, man. He's got 10 home runs. Let's see who else. Let me look just at the Wyverns for a moment. Let's see. Their number 6 hitter is Junwoon Choi, who's way down here. He plays second base. He's got 2 homers. Their number 5 hitter is Tae In Chai. He's got a homer. These guys don't hit a lot of home runs, do they? No, they don't. Wee Yun Jung is their number 5 hitter. Home run. How the hell did these guys score runs at all? Jesus Christ. I mean, if we were going to do this, and that's becoming an if, we would have to go with Romac. You'd have to go with Romac. There's no way to even consider a stack like this without going with Romac. Now this guy's got no home runs, but he's batting 307, and that's what we'd be hoping for. We'd be hoping for him to get on base so that Romac could hit a home run and get him in. So if we were looking at either the second or third hitter to complete a stack here, the second hitter is Jun Hyuk Oh right here. That's the number 2 hitter. 2 home runs, 241 average. Don't love that. Their number 3 hitter is Jung. 261 average. God damn people. Huh. Son of a bitch. All right. Let's go with those. That didn't really save us much of anything in terms of money. But let's go ahead and let's take a look then at the old dinos. I mean, Songbum now is not every. You sons of bitches. None of this is gonna be easy, man. Because I would want to go with the top three guys here. Well, not Yang, but Songbum, Na, Author, and Park. But I don't see it. I don't see that being possible. I don't see there being enough. There's not. Is there? There's not, right? No. No. No, there's no way to do it. There's no way to do that. Ah, you sons of bitches. Ah. Mm. Ah. Song Bomb now, Minwoo Park, Romac. Oh man. What if we fall back and reconsider? Reconsider what we're looking at here. I don't know. I don't know. I like. Alcantara seems like he's done well against the Twins. Jokish is definitely. I need some energy. His first game of the year. Well, at least May 12th there. He did well against the Lions. A month ago, he did not do as well. He pitches better at home. Definitely pitches better at home. Yep. don't think we can drop Jokish. I really don't want to drop. Alcantara either. I like Romac. I like Choi. I mean, you know, I mean, we could. Oh boy. We could put in Hungoo Lee at third base for the Wyverns at $2,500. He hit seventh, but from what I can tell, I'm not even sure the guy. I mean, Hungoo Lee. This is him, right? Is that him? No. Wait. No, it is Hungoo Lee. Okay. There's no Hungoo Lee is there. Oh, bitch. Sukmin. There it is, Sukmin Yun. Okay. Sukmin Yun, 40 at base bat. What? Oh, my goodness. No, no, no. Alright, so we can't do that. We can't go with that the way that we would want to. Alright, so then who would we remove? I feel, I mean, I want to get a few more Wyverns in there again, just because. Let's take a look at this again. The guy that's pitching for the Dinos is Sung Young Choi. He has 4 starts, no wins, 1 loss, 23.2 innings pitched. He's got 27 hits, 6 home runs. This guy's given up a home run. This guy's given up at least 1 home run in every game he's pitched in. But to give up 6 home runs in under 24 innings pitched. I mean, that's one home run every 4 innings. That's more than 1 home run every 4 innings. That's more than 2 home runs per game on average. On 9 innings pitched. Yeah, so I don't see any way not to go with Romac. I think you have to go with Romac. the question is can you find a way to justify putting in any other? I mean, Troy. Okay, Troy. We can go with Troy because he's only 2,900. He bats lead off. And he has a pretty decent average, right? 307. You know, so he gets on base. He gets on base. The question is, can you justify a? Can you justify this guy? 261. Or can you just? He's an outfielder, right? He bats third. And then who would you drop? You have to drop all third or Sungbum. Nah. Junwoon Choi. Junwoon Choi's batting 282, 2 home runs. Do we justify putting him in at second base over Park? Junwoon Choi bat sixth. If we remove him and we put Junwoon Choi in there, then it starts to become a little more doable. It starts to become a little doable. Let me get a little energy there, a little doable. We have a heat warning index here in Pittsburgh today. And the heat index is supposed to go up to 102. So we've got all kinds of warnings about, hey, don't be stupid. Stay inside. There is not anyone else on the dinos that we could affordably get. Um, Myung Ji Lee, we would love to get him at 3,100. But you got Sungbum 9, you got Aaron Arthur. Oh boy. If you drop Aaron Arthur and you go with Young G Lee, yeah, you got a much, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Okay. I mean, if we did this, we could go. We could probably go Suckerman Park then. Young Ji Lee bats second. Sung Bum Na bats third. We like that. I want to keep Choi in there. Is this Choi worth it? If we remove, since we went with, can we? What if we remove Choi and go back to Minwoo Park? Because now we have the leadoff hitter for the Wyverns, along with their cleanup hitter. Oh, Jamie's got to get a home run. For this amount of effort, Romack's got to get me at least one home run in this game coming up tomorrow. Now, that leaves us with three positions left at 33, 33. Um, Kyungbin Herso only 37 at third base. That makes it possible. Um, Dong Hee Long going against the Eagles, he bats sixth, 2,600 at third base. That's certainly a possibility. I think you can go with this lineup. Uh, Looking at the rest of the positions here, Juntae Kim for the Giants batting fifth is only 2,700, going against the Eagles at catcher. You could possibly pair him up with Dong Hee Han batting sixth at 2,600 for third base. Those two combined is 2,600 and 2,700, 5,300. You'd be left with 4,700. 4,700, you'd be able to get Jin Hyuk No for the dinos to add to your stack if you want it. So there are possibilities here. There are possibilities. So I think that's going to be, I'm saying, between these two, if you're going to lock one in, Alcantara is my lock. I just like uh his history here against the Bears, right? Or am I looking at the wrong one? No, this isn't right. I guess he struggled there. Yeah. Who was the pitcher we were looking at that had decent? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. his history against the Twins. Yeah. So there, yeah, he pitched against the. He had a heck of a good game against them there. Yeah, I think Cantara is my lock of pitcher. If I think this is the way to go. Jokish and Cantara. I really like Jamie Romack going against this Choi from the amount of home runs that this guy gives up is 6 home runs. Like I said, 6 home runs in under 24 innings pitched. You know, so with that going with that knowledge, I think you got it. It makes sense to go with an affordable Romack at 4,500, who's got 10 home runs, right? 10 home runs. You go with Romack, you go with Choi. Choi's got an over 300 batting average. You hope that he gets on base and Romack gets to knock in at least a 2-run shot and get you some good points there. And then you have a decent Park Lee Sungbum Na 1-2-3 order, right? Yeah, you got the 1-2-3 order right there. Then you have 33 left, and you can swing it. You can get a few potential Giants into that lineup, maybe even another Dino. So I think that that's the way to go. Um, this basic lineup here and fill in your spots where you can. Like I said, I might go with looking at this. I might go with a secondary lineup where I do do an Alcantara and hmm. No, I'm probably not actually. I'm not gonna do a secondary lineup. This will be it. This is gonna be the lineup I go with. So there you go, everyone. Tomorrow, uh, we will recap our KBO from overnight tonight. Remember, we will be doing our Xfinity race prior to the race. It kicks off at 8 tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be here at around 6 p.m. Eastern, and we will go through our Xfinity picks. Um, we'll touch base on where's golf, both from the draft perspective and the sportsbook. And then I believe there is another. There's another Xfinity race on Friday. So we will at least touch base on that. I don't know what time it starts, but we may wind up doing two different NASCAR drafts tomorrow. And that'll be that. So take care, all. Keep gambling. Good luck. And let's win some money. Bye bye.